Sunset Riders is essentially a unique Western because it's set in a transition time in America. It's before the First War, so I'm going to combine this grittiness of the Old West with the romantic facade of early Hollywood. It's also very much a buddy film like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Our first act follows our two main heroes, Travis and Sandy, from Oklahoma to Los Angeles. They come out looking for work since there's no more cattle drives anymore, and they can't find work working as a cowboy, but instead they find work as extras, playing background in the Western flickers at the time. But these directors are having a hard time working with these cowboys, these real cowboys, because they're asking these cowboys to do things a cowboy traditionally doesn't do, like fall off his horse, dress up as an Indian. But it does pay the bills, and it does pay well, and Travis ends up working his way up to leading man, while Sandy, on the other hand, is just doing it to survive, to pay the bills to an extent, and to pay the rent at this bunkhouse where they stay. And the bunkhouse where they stay it houses like 25 other cowboys. This is a concept art of it. I picture very chalky, white, greasy. There's a big black oven stove that's just letting smoke out, and but at the same time it is their home, and it's a major set piece because it's where they meet some of their best, closest friends who are also trying to be extras, working in the Western biz. And they at one point stage a big brawl in a saloon for John Ford, who was just a cameraman at the time, and they do a rodeo to pay the bills as well. At the same time, there's Ginger, who is an ex-prostitute from Oklahoma, and she's fallen in love with both Sandy and Travis. But it's Travis who wins her over, not by his charm, but more she falls to the lure of Hollywood. He has become a billboard name, and he pretty much has the run of the town in Hollywood. And because of this, he's changed drastically. He's not the same friend that Sandy knew. This is the showdown. Right before this, basically, Travis has framed Sandy to get himself out of a bind. So he's hosting this lavish cocktail party at his mansion, and he's showing his guests just how fast, of a sharpshooter he is. Like, shoot these playing cards. So Sandy comes busting in, and he's basically there to take Ginger away from what Travis has become. And at the same time, we've got these thugs that are going to attack him, and Sandy's going to stand up for what he believes in. He's not going to let his best friend take the better half of him. At the same time, Travis here he's telling everyone, he's never the fastest of us two. I've always wanted to beat him. I've never seen him try to beat me. Let's have a draw. And so I'm basically going to set up kind of like an Old West standoff, but we're in this big mansion, and it's more about pride than someone getting hurt. Draw, and Sandy's the fast one of the two, which is bothersome to Travis. This has really killed his ego for his guest, and what follows is a big fight and a chase scene where it's Travis or Sandy trying to get Ginger from the henchmen. The finale, I really want to end the film with a very kind of touching feeling, almost a magical moment. We have Sandy taking Ginger to the train station, and she assumes that the two are going to go back to Oklahoma together, but he can't. She had a chance to be with him, and although she did fall for Sandy, she realizes that she made the mistake of going with Travis because he has the money, but Sandy gives her what last money he does have for her to go back to Oklahoma. At the same time, we've got Travis, who has his latest premiere of his film, and there's all these fans, and although he's surrounded by fans and everyone in Hollywood, there's something really troubling him. He sees these two little boys, these poor boys dressed as cowboys, looking up to him. And here he is in a gigantic theater full of people, and he feels completely isolated. Something's not right. Kind of like something's not right in his gut. The film starts, and it's a newsreel of World War I, and he ends up seeing footage of Sandy in the trenches, and it really hits him hard. It's like he wants to be there. It's like Sandy is the last cowboy. Travis has been pretending to be one, while Sandy is really living up to what it is to be a cowboy, and it ends with that feeling of lost friendship and how much friendship means to someone, and which is the central theme of Sunset Riders.